This is Jaeger Laerer in Copenhagen, Denmark, and behind me you see the world-famous Tivoli Gardens. When looking for a fun diversion while visiting Copenhagen, nothing could be more perfect than a trip to the amusement park called Tivoli Gardens. Tivoli Gardens has been around since its opening in 1843, and it is the second most popular theme park in the world. Founded by a man named George Carstensen, who was granted a charter for 15 acres of land just outside the city of Copenhagen by King Christian VIII, after Carstensen convinced the king that when people are amusing themselves, they do not think about politics. Since its inception, Copenhagen has grown, and Tivoli Gardens is now found in the middle of the city, just off the shopping district known as Strøget. The original name for the park is from French and British influences and was called Tivoli and Vauxhall, alluding to the Jardin de Tivoli in Paris and Vauxhall Gardens in London. Like any amusement park, Tivoli Gardens has a variety of places to eat and rides for visitors, which are designed to match Tivoli's architecture and gardens. The most famous of the amusement park's many attractions is the wooden roller coaster known as the Tivoli, which was built in 1914 and is the oldest wooden roller coaster that is still in operation today. During World War II and the German occupation of Denmark, Nazi sympathizers burned many of the buildings at Tivoli, but determined workers erected temporary tents and had the park back open after just a few weeks. Over the years, Tivoli Gardens has expanded and built new rides for visitors to enjoy, including another roller coaster called the Demon, which features a zero-G roll, the world's tallest carousel, known as the Star Flyer, a looping plane ride called Vertigo, and a giant spinning swing with centrifugal powers known as Aquila. But Tivoli Gardens has always had fireworks over its central lake, music, parades, and children love the many rides for them, as well as the Tivoli Boys Guard, which is a Danish tradition and children's version of the Queen's Royal Guard. If all this sounds a bit familiar, it should not surprise you to learn that Hans Christian Andersen visited Tivoli many times, as did a gentleman named Walt Disney, which greatly influenced the design and theme of a little park that he would develop known as Disneyland. And just like the Disney parks are constantly evolving with new rides to thrill visitors, Tivoli Gardens founder George Carstensen said as far back as 1844, "Tivoli will never be finished as long as there is imagination left in the world." Jaeger Laerer reminding you, it's a big world out there. Explore it.